Hello, Radiant Light. For this reading, I'm going to be doing channeled messages. I'm going to be opening as a channel to connect in with your spirit team, your spirit guides, to get the messages that are most relevant for you now, most guiding, and that bring in inside information of what is going on in your path and what you can expect coming up. This will be for the month ahead. All right, Soul Light, so I can already feel messages coming in. This is Soul Story number 1, number 2, number 3. If you happen to be new here, I connect in to the story that is now you're taking on as a soul. What is your story? What's unfolding for you in your life? And looking at also what you most need to know. Soul Story number 1 is Hematite. Soul Story number 2 is Peacock ore. And Soul Story number 3 is, what I always want to say, Labradorite. Okay, let's see. Labradorite. You can see the ring light there. Okay, there we go. All right, Soul Story number 1, 2, and 3. Pick the cards or crystals that you're most drawn to for your messages. Always trust your own intuition as to what is your message and interpret it in the way that most supports you on your path. There is a alignment and attunement meditation as well as a message that came through in the attunement and alignment meditation. There's a bit of a soul activation there for what is coming up. So if you feel a resonance to that, you can listen to that after this, before the readings, or after the readings, however you choose to do it. I will see you in the individual readings. Radiant Soul Light, take a breath in consciously, connecting into the healing light energy within you. Breathe in a little deeper and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow. Breathe out consciously. Connecting into your own soul flow, your own internal timing, your own inner rhythm. Take a deeper breath in, opening to the fullness of life, opening to the infinite awareness, creative intelligence, and consciousness of the all that is. You are that channel and conduit. Open a little more. And as you consciously breathe out, feel this energy extending through you as you, centering and grounding, being the portal, the opening, the channel of light. You are here on a soul path, perhaps your soul mission unfolding, a realization that you are here at this time, and your soul gifts are needed and necessary at this time as you journey forward, connecting with others and life in meaningful ways. Breathe in a little deeper, connecting in through the in-breath, and breathe out a little longer. Bring your conscious awareness to the in-breath as you breathe in a little deeper and breathe out a little longer, centering inside. Now bring your awareness into that space in between the in-breath and out-breath and center more inside. There's a sacred divine space inside. Make room for you to extend and expand through this sacred space. And then breathe in a little deeper, and as you breathe out a little longer, let that out breath be longer, anchoring the light, the healing light energy, source energy that is you on the quantum level. The next breath in, you're going to bring your awareness above the crown chakra, a foot, 2 feet, 3 feet into that portal of light, extending through the vibrational frequency and emanation of your higher self extending into the energies of Source, the all that is, connecting more completely and fully into the infinite, creative, expansive intelligence, love, light, wisdom unfolding of the all that is. And you feel that as you, the channel of light. And you always choose the cards or crystals that are most relevant for you, knowing that you are guided by your own intuition, your inner guidance from your higher self, to choose the messages that most reflect what you need to know at this time now. You understand that you are aligned to your own inner truth, and you take what supports you, what guides you, what helps to support, extend, expand you, and brings healing light energy to you. Any messages that do not resonate or are not aligned with you, you let them go for someone else. You stay clear on your path. The horizon is clear. You're able to walk forward confidently, effortlessly, more and more connected to source energies, feeling more calm, confidence, and more passion and purpose inside. Hello, beautiful soul. If you're drawn here, we're probably part of the same soul family, soul group, and I want to welcome you here. Soul story number 1. Let me connect in. I'm getting a little down energy, a little forlorn, but I'm getting something starting to open. It's like you've been shedding something, shedding a skin, maybe shedding an old narrative, shedding. They're showing me a releasing, a letting go. I get look at the big picture, but I'm getting also something about starting over or starting from scratch, or the slate is clean. It's clean. It's done. It's time for you to move on or move forward, move on with something. You're getting the green light, soul light. Now you have magnetic hematite, and this is a particular type of hematite, which this is one of my favorite. Well, all my crystals are part of my family, but there's ones that I work with and that I'm very attuned and aligned to. So magnetic hematite, this is about drawing in. Your spirit team wants you to look at, what are you drawing in these days? What are you attracting? What are you magnetizing? Because that's telling you a lot about what's coming up for you in the next month. Months, really, but it's going to be noticeable next month. It may even already at this reading, you may already be doing that. But this is like saying to look at more potential or possibility. I'm getting like mining for gold. You've got to dig deep. You've got to, some of you, this is digging deep into hope. The message I'm getting from the spirit guides is that it's time for you to dig deep, to go deeper. It's time for you to go beyond the surface. It's time for you to bring more of you out into the opening in life and whatever, in what you're doing. It's time for you to expand some awareness or consciousness. I go deeper and bigger. There's something, the slate is clean. You can do this. Something is completing and is over with, an impediment or a block of some sort that created some kind of limitation. That is being dissolved or lifted, or you're moving through it. You're moving through the challenges is the message. You've been blocked, you've been stuck, something's slowed down. I even get, it could be even something in the body, but it's definitely some kind of 3D block, or that is starting to move, but just by sheer fortitude, pressure, resilience, moving forward. It just like attrition, something being worn away, and it's creating a more open. I'm just hearing the slate is open. You're opening, the channel is open. Does that make sense to you? The channel is open. It's time for you to open up more. Let's see what we got here. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Now that's really interesting. And now I'm just hearing some kind of workman truck out there. It was so quiet this morning. And do you hear that? It's very loud now. Maybe delivery, like Amazon. But I found that interesting as I'm tuning into your energy, and I'm hearing this beep, beep, movement, movement. You're going to get a call, a soul call. Some of you, you're getting a call from someone. Hey, can we do this? Let's join together. Let's do this. Yeah, full moon is a culmination. So something in your belief, soul light, is changing. There's some new, oh, I don't know, I'm going to say understanding. There's some, let's put this here, full moon in Sagittarius. Can you see that? Move that up a little bit. Let me adjust this a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Sorry about that. I want you to be able to see that. Yeah, the message I'm getting with you also is don't be afraid to make adjustments in your life right now. Focus. This is a lot about being focused, fulfilled, but something new is coming in. Again, I feel there's been some kind of culmination or completion. A cycle is complete. This could be a goal, a dream, a vision you've taken far enough, or you're letting go. This is letting go of the lesser or what's done, because you've gotten to a point in your path where you can actually go bigger. You can do more. This could be through belief. This could be through, because of your belief, something shifted, but energetically, I really feel with this group, there's something energetically, especially because you've got magnetic hematite. It's a very energetic stone. All stones are, that it's very powerful, magnetizing. So this is telling me you're magnetizing something better than what you thought, than what you dreamed of. It's coming together. Now, if I would say, I'm going to say this is karma, dharma, having to learn something, or this is just came in with not as big of expectations, or as big of a dream or a vision, whether it's humble, whether it has to do with worth or value or self-esteem, or just what you thought was possible. It doesn't even have to be from some level of woundedness or if it's a pattern, I'm sensing this pattern is somewhere between the astral and the etheric. So it's been more how you came in, or how you were cut, the cloth, the way that your own design. And so you're breaking your own limitation of what you thought was possible, what you thought you were meant to do, or what meant to create, or what you were meant to have, and also how you were meant to live. So you're going to have a lot of expanding experiences this month. This is like heart expansion. This is like people really getting you. This is like you being drawn in a it could be a new direction, even a direction that brings more fulfillment for you. And I also am getting, it's like also that you're like connecting more with, oh wow, look at this. Didn't I say something about shedding? You're starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals. That's what I was saying, Soul Light, or the guides through me, and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Yeah, look at this. Take time out to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. That's the magnetic hematite. You're going to be drawn more. Now, this could be because you feel happier or more joyful, or something seems more fun or more curious. Wherever you're at in your life and whatever you're focused on, you're being asked to draw your insight, your energy towards a magnetic pull of what is naturally, organically occurring for you, where your attention's going. Now, this does not mean that you have to drop everything else, but it does mean that you don't overextend or expend your energy on things that are being weeded out by your higher self, that you're moving on from. We've got spiritual work. No, I feel you're going to get insights into what work will best serve your needs, where and how. And you're attracting wealth. Yeah, see, this is, you're working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Yeah, this is telling me you have a new beginning based on a shift in your perception, in your reality, and what you're attracting. And some of you, yes, this has been through inner work, Some of you, this has been through just, it's part of the shift on the Akashic, like a time. This is definitely, and some people say, well, how can, if I'm feeling stuck? No, timelines change spiritually on the Akashic, astral, the spirit plane, Akashic plane, astral plane, etheric plane, before they change on the denser physical plane, right? The plane of material existence, the earth plane, the 3D. So our timelines are shifting based on what we're doing, what we're thinking, what we're wrapping up, how we're being guided by our higher self. So you are right now, that's why you're shedding. You are in a timeline shift. Okay, and you're in a timeline shift for something. I'm going to put this here because you've got to see this. For something more, the bigger picture. A more inclusive picture. This could be, living differently. I don't know. I'm not going to read into it because the guides are just saying you need to tell them to support what is letting go and where the openings are with trust and faith and curiosity and a bit of adventure, and that this is about the idea of wealth, and also that your spiritual work, your spiritual path is part of your wealth, your spiritual understanding, your intuition. All of this is part of your wealth. So you have more. So you're not to waste your precious energy on what is ending. See, that's what a lot of people are doing in the world right now. And it's not that certain people have that part of their path. You have to know, are you part of the, like I say, the bridgers and builders? That's what the oversouls and the guides say. Is like, are you creating new beginnings? Are you creative? And so it does no good to hold on. And that's a big message individually and also in the collective, the soul collective, and also the mainstream collective. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're meant to move on. Find the lesson and move on. What did you learn? You learned something, but I'm going to tell you, Soul Light, this isn't necessarily that you did something wrong or something. It's more that it's just time. It's like you fulfilled what was meant to be fulfilled. Yeah, you're healing. It's a healing time, a phase. So the healing means there's something complete. We don't know, when we heal, the body, the mind, the emotional, it's all parts. It's the body, it's the mind, it's the spirit, it's the emotional body, it's the cells, it's the cellular structure, it's the anatomy, it's the subtle anatomy and the etheric plane. So you have now, something is over, something is clean. You're going to notice this month. Something's done. It's complete, and you're like, okay, I can begin anew, I can start anew, I can do it bigger or better, whatever that is for you, bigger picture. And that's going to help you focus. Let's see, what area do you need to be looking at? Of course, Leo. Pluto and Leo. Yeah, transformation. Pluto and Leo in the 12th house. Yeah, there's been some kind of transformational energy of your encoding, of the past, of subconscious, unconscious, and you've been being worked on. Some of it can be, yes, by what your own effort, follow through, healing, whatever, right place, right time. But it's more than that, Soul Light. It really has to do with your divine matrix, your soul matrix. It has to do with you. It has to do with your path. And the message I'm getting, which is really important for you right now, is that you need to not think that you did something wrong. You need to just know that this was a natural part of what you were meant to experience on the earth plane. It might seem like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I do this then? Why am I doing this now? Or it's too late, or I should have done this. No. This group, it's like you have to really embrace that version of me is over, or I've learned enough, or I've done this enough, or I've lived this enough. Your spirit team wants you to take a chance, wants you to, kind of roll the dice, if you will, on yourself. and take a chance. Take a chance in life. Take a chance in this next level, this next step, this next unfolding. It could be a small chance. It's like you're breaking out. It's also breaking out of your comfort zone. It's getting, Sagittarius is an explorer, right? That arrow, nature, wandering around, exploring. Yeah, see, Taurus, it has to do with money, wealth, your value of what you know and what you have. You've been learning that your value is definitely beyond money. It's what you have. It's what you've come in with. It's your wisdom. And this has also to do something with the 7th house, relationships, clients, customers, your spiritual work, your team. 6th house. Okay. Yeah, you're redefining what you feel spiritual is, or your spiritual work. There's a new definition coming in. There's a new understanding of your path and what's possible. So this is coming through beautifully. I cannot believe how much noise there is. There's that thing again. I have to look outside. What is going on? Oh, it's right in front of my house. I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of truck with a little light on there. So I don't know. It's some kind of workman truck, and it's got like a little, light that goes around. So I don't know if they're doing something with the electrical poles or electrical lines. But I look at, especially when the morning's been so quiet, I look at, okay, something's going on with for this group. So I'm going to say with this group, welcome the disruptions, whether it's in ideas or thoughts. Like, you're going to have a lot of pattern interrupts, a lot of, oh, I thought this, but I changed my mind. I'm going to say that you're going to be moving into a space of what's possible, that there's more possible for me in my life, in my situation, in my, let's see what you've got, schedule. Most forms of prosperity require time and effort to manifest. Do you have the room in your schedule for the abundance you're wanting to attract? Again, magnetic hematite. But the 6th house has to do with everyday stuff, your routine, your schedule. So I'm feeling that you're going to be attracting support. That's part of it. Promotion, elevated earnings come hand in hand with heightened responsibilities. I feel like you're going to be taking your energy away from what is not growing corn, what is not fun or supportive enough. Again, I don't see you just letting everything go, but you're definitely going to start putting time, energy, and attention more into where is the growth in my life? Where are the elevated earnings? I'm willing to do the work. I have the time. I'm setting aside the time. Or you're going to just find the time is magically there. And then we've got a special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or mentor, a client, or helpful friend. 7th house, that's the support. You're ready. Part of what you're attracting is more supportive people, circumstances, situations, in current situations and new situations. So this is about opening up to others within relationships. So relationship is going to be very highlighted for you. This is all about elevating. You've been elevating, and you're here to help elevate on the earth plane. You're here to help elevate others. Okay, let's get into, I'm going to do this reading, and then I'm curious what the heck is going on in my blog. Well, I did call the electrical company because we have some really tall trees around my house, and the electrical lines, we're starting to get, the tree branches were starting to get in there, so maybe they chose today to come do that. So sorry about that, but I want to do your reading. Okay, so schedule your time in. You're scheduling more for yourself. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got movement, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, or 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, I felt Wands. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles here. And then we've got the Four of Wands. So yeah, something's over. New level, new completion. Do not let your past hold you back. Your past perception, your past experiences. The slate is clean. You either know more, you learn more, you have wisdom, a new level of wisdom. Now it's time to test things out. That's the message I'm getting for you. It's time to, it's like you've passed some kind of test, you know, from your higher self, from your spirit guide. Your spirit team said, okay, now it's time to go bigger. Now it's time to do more. You've been at this level. You've gone as far as you can at this level. Personal, individual, career, life, everything. I'm getting even with your relationships, there's much more heart connecting, heart opening, much more, you know, genuine connecting, much more transparency of what you really need. And this is telling me that there are going to, this is going to create changes financially also. This is going to create change. I just heard how you fund your lifestyle, what you attract as far as your, you know, lifestyle, your bank account, even health or vibrancy, eating better. I'm seeing a whole up-leveling, like living bigger, choices that you're making that are better food, better company, better beverages, just better. Everything is just much healthier. You're making better choices, healthier choices. You're scheduling time for your health, your wellness. You could be going on also some kind of workout program or yoga or stretching or Tai Chi or Qigong working, but it's definitely showing that you're maximizing your time here on the planet, and that is a big departure. That's like, or if you're doing that already, you're getting the message, well done, stick with it. The message I'm getting from the guides is don't doubt, don't stay stuck in what's happened. Focus on what's happening, where you want to go. You'll notice what's being let go of. And I think a lot of you have been doing that. The message I'm getting from Spirit is you've been letting go. You've been looking like what's leaving. Your guides are saying, look at what's coming in. Look what's opening. Look at where the space is. I almost get like this big ballroom, or you're like, you know, sometimes when you go dancing, just sort of mosh pit, you know, and then opens, you know, or sometimes you go dancing, I don't know, line dancing, or you're dancing in a club, or you're dancing in an arena, you're dancing in a ballroom, you're dancing in a, you know, a concert, and there's an opening, and you're like, aha, let me go, let's move over here and dance. There's more space here. So you're going to have more space to dance, more space to move around, more space to draw in, which more space means that more is coming in. So the space will be filled. You will be fulfilled. If you're looking around going, wow, there's a lot of space, there's a lot that's gone. No, that it will be filled. And maybe this is why I got dancing. Look at that. Yogi Bhajan, is it Bhakti Fest? Is it an EMD, you know, EDM concert? Is it, you know, I don't know. Is it a you're traveling somewhere and joining with others. There's a lot about community and coming together and just completion, happiness that something is over, something is done, and you can sense it. You can sense it, something's different. Even if you don't yet totally see it, you're sensing this is done. It's like festival season. It's like clear the road. We have our space. I have my space. And it's joining with others. Now, sometimes there's going to be more space. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're not always going to be with others, whether you're partnered or not. It's like you can join with others and you can celebrate, you can collaborate, you can do things with others. And then there's also the realization that you do have your own path, your own internal timing, your own inner rhythm. You might want to listen to the soul alignment, attunement, and activation meditation I did, because I did talk about internal timing, inner rhythm, the soul flow. There you are working it, but it's going to pay off. Whatever you're focused on and working on, it's going to pay off. So it's time to put a bigger vision, a bigger idea in place, and let the space fill up naturally, soul light. Don't, because right now, if you try to fill it with your ego, mind, thinking, this is not about thinking, it's about feeling. There's no swords here. It's not about, it's about feeling and movement and going where the opening is and letting the space be there, letting things fall away. Oh my God, look at this. And I've been feeling like calling everyone soul family. Soul family, attracting soul family, awakening others, soul contracts. Yeah, new contracts, new experiences, and new experiences, new explorations mean new people on your path. New people, new person on your path, new relationships to journey with you now. Okay, you hold the light frequency of this. You are attracting the soul family. So be prepared. Things are going to start moving. You know, I'm doing this for January as a monthly, but I'm doing it month ahead. So anytime anybody gets this reading, it's going to be set for the month ahead. And I'm getting 3-4 weeks, things start picking up. You're going to be like, wow. You know, things are going to start coming in that space, Soul Light. All right, Soul Light, I will be doing an extended or adding to, if you will, on Patreon. If you're part of Patreon, I will see you there. Also ways to connect with me for a reading or do some deep inner work or shamanic interplane journey as in the description box, as well as ways to connect with me on my socials. Beautiful energy, Soul Light. Just you're attracting. This is about what you're now attracting. You're going to see a difference in what you're attracting. Lots of love, light, and wisdom to you. Your Soul Insights mantra: I'm attracting what is soul aligned and soul attuned to me. I'm attracting soul family, soul connections from the higher vibrational frequency of me. Hello, Radiant Soul. Oh, if you found me here, it's great to connect with you in this beautiful, radiant, heart-centered soul community. Wow, I can feel a lot of heart-opening energy with this one. Let's connect into your guides. I heard healing guides. So some of you are doing some kind of healing work. You're drawing in a deeper healing, bringing wholeness in. I feel like a lot of shadow work, a lot of shifting to be more balanced is part of the message I'm getting for you. So you have the Peacock ore. So I dare say this has to do with individuality, uniqueness. What are you creating? What are you sharing with the world, or what do you need to create and or share with the world? I feel like you're busting out of some kind of limitation. The messaging I'm getting is do it, go for it, shine, be you. I feel like the message there, your guides are showing me is multi-level, multi-abilities. You see things on multi-layers, or you're experiencing the earth plane on multi-layers. I'm even getting 5D and above. A lot opening with the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the second chakra, and first and second you've been worked on a lot, so there's been a lot of grounding. Now you're moving into a phase of expansion and flowering. And it's going to take you being all levels, all aspects of you, and really sharing your gifts more with the world, or sharing yourself more, even if it's your opinion. This is the idea of this, something's opening up. You're being less filtered. You're being much more, less filtered, uncensored, they're telling me. You might have come out of a time, yes, they're telling me this, yes, yes, no, it was planned. So if you felt that things didn't feel centered, like there was a lot of uncertainty, that's because of you've been shifting. And there's this other perspective, this other aspect of you that's coming through. So it could have been quite confusing. They're telling me uncertainty, or you couldn't see the way. Or there were a lot of openings and options, but you're going to start getting clarity. Let's look and see there. Yeah, clarity of purpose is what I'm getting. What do we got here? Oh, well, there we go. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. I just heard I'm done. I'm ready to go. So your guides are saying, look, it's time for you to put your words more into action or out there. This could be through writing, this could be through teaching. This is just, it's vocalizing more of what it is that you want. And this fiery climax that's approaching puts you center stage. Now, I do feel with this group, you might be drawn, I don't know if Soul Story 3, but Soul Story number 1, there might be a little bit of a connecting there where, no, I just heard from them. Soul Story number 1 already completed. You're about to complete. Let's look at that, what's needed. That's right, okay. Boy, your guides are good. Okay, my spirit guides are good. Yeah, you haven't completed yet, but you're going to. Yeah, it's approaching. It's something left to do with you, uncensoring, being more transparent. It's going to require you doing something, some action or extending out. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, see, here we go. There's a fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace new life. Yeah, but it's coming from something you need to do. So let's see, what are they telling me? You're drawing your energy in. You're just starting to focus. I think Soul Story number 1 is already focusing. I do hear there could be a little bit of crossover. That the guides are saying some of it, but they want you to take more action on this fresh start, on your ideas, your plans. They want you to start more. And they said there's some projects or something that you have. Yeah, you're moving out of this scattered energy. Oh, did I say planning? Yeah, they're wanting you to take the energy and just start where you will. Start where you're guided. But they want you to start putting a plan in place. It's going to take your initiative. You need to initiate something. Even if you've already been doing it or you've had a lot of patience, the guides are saying for you, your guides are like, okay, the energy is going to be less diffused, less chaotic, less, even if there's chaos in the world, doesn't matter. You're going to be very focused on what you need to do and what's growing in your life and what to support, or what relationships, what options, what jobs, what situations, what circumstance, where the growth is. And you're going to see, okay, I can take from this and build upon it. So you're being asked to put a plan in place to the messages you're getting, the ideas that you're getting. And the energy is going to be less scattered. The energy is going to start pulling in because the energy was taken from different parts of your life. It was pulled in different directions because different parts of your life, some were ending, some were winding out, some were activating, some were stalled or stagnant. Some things that you had to do in your own inner work, your own healing. That's put you. And the other thing is to do a gratitude list. And I'm going to do one more because they're saying, and you're breaking free from some pattern. So your guides are saying do a gratitude or appreciation list of everything you've learned, everything you're grateful for, everyone, every situation, yourself, what you're grateful for yourself. And then you're about to break free. So that's part of it. It's like summation. Whether you want to write it out, you want to put it in a journal, maybe you do a poem, a painting, a flowetry, a spoken word, I don't know. But something, this group, your guides are saying you need to do something ritual, a ceremony. I heard two things. They're telling me you could do releasing, you could write it and throw it, bury what you're letting go of. You could do a fire ritual where you write what you've let go of and burn it. Even the gratitude, they want you to do a ritual or a ceremony that has to do with the whole idea of letting go and moving into a fresh start and having gratitude for what you learned, what you went through, good, bad, the ugly, whatever, and then you're moving. There's this transformation. So what you're going to be doing is really focusing on consciously knowing that you are starting over or fresh start, and you're beginning anew, but with your wisdom, your life experience intact. Okay, so this is like someone saying, God, I did this, and I quit this job, or I quit this career, or if you're an entrepreneur, but now I'm bringing it to a new area and I'm doing it differently. Okay, I'm gonna make it different. You know, like if somebody had a huge office or store or a big restaurant, and then they're like, I'm going to have a little cafe by the seaside now. That's what I want to do. Or vice versa. Maybe they have a little seaside cafe and now I want to do a huge catering company. There's something Yeah, look at this. Star power. You need engaging work will that let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. That's the fresh start. Let's put that there. Well, yeah, you're meant to do something with people or public, and I feel that's you're just trying to see how, or let me put this plan, let me put this foundation in, and you're meant to start taking the steps. And it shows you moving up. Now, some of you, this moving up could even be, I just heard San Francisco. I don't know who's there. And I also am definitely also, you know, Paris, France. You could be going there. Okay, I'm not taking all of this. Okay, spirit guides, let me connect in. Breaking free from a past situation, past cycle. You had to go, see, you didn't know what road or what thing to take. So what's coming up for you in the upcoming month is a lot of clarity. Like the stagnation, the uncertainty is gone. You're going to see, oh, that's where I need to go. That's what I need to, I'm going to take steps on that. Okay, that's what I'm going to put in place. That's the planning. I'm going to put this in place. This is what I'm going to do. Or we're going to do. Some of you, it's with more people. I get multiple group energy here. I get more than one person that I'm, you know, type of person on the path. I'm getting that this could be people working with multiple people and or family. Yeah, see, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. I think some of you are meant to do something online or in person or, oh, people skills. Yeah, you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head. Yeah, you're meant to work with people, whether in person, online. You are meant to work with people. This has a lot to do with people, people skills, working with others, and the new direction coming in. Step by step as you go along. You have step by step here. So the message for you is you're on the right track or path. Now you need to take action. You need to put a plan in place. You're strategizing. I'm getting the message not to tell everyone also what you're doing, because it's something that is in, you may be doing something more public than what people saw, or what you're doing publicly starts taking off. So this is time to strategize, put a plan in motion, and to not overshare. You don't want to dilute the energy that's coming in. Yeah, first house. It's all about you. How people see you. This can bring refinement. Your guides are saying you're going to be refining. Part of the planning is, how do I come across? What's my right medium or way of saying this or sharing this or doing this, okay? So this completion puts you more in the driver's seat. It puts you more in the front somehow of what it is that you want to do, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do. This is like you have to reach, okay, your team is saying, tell them if they reach out with what they want to do, what they want to share, especially those of you that are intuitive. They're telling me you're very intuitive, but you're also, some of you, very psychic. 11th house. If you reach out, now things are different. You're going to be seen more clearly. You're seeing yourself more clearly. There's some shift you've been making. It's almost like this veil has come off. This veil has dissolved, so you see yourself and your gifts more clearly. You see your uniqueness. And I'm just hearing there's less compromising your reality, compromising the way you do what you do. Yeah, you've got fiery climax approaches, and that's full moon in Aries, and then you have Leo, dramatic, flamboyant. So there's something about not holding back, being able to be seen. Yeah, the energy around you is dynamic. I'm going to take both of these soul light, because you've got Uranus here too in the 11th house. So yes, this is, don't be afraid to be seen. So you're going to have to put yourself out there, but I feel like you're wanting to. If you have been putting yourself out there, it's about to pay off. There's about to be some kind of I just heard situation, remuneration. You're about to get paid more too, or someone's going to pay for the services. This month, upcoming month, and into the next years for you is about being more out there with your art, your music, whatever you do, whatever you create. You're creating a new direction. There's a new direction that's coming in for you. Yeah, look at that. Just as I said that. You've got the World, the Emperor, and success. Boy, that's it. You're going to be put in a leadership position, a more focal point, people seeing you more. It's whatever you're starting. Yeah, and Seven of Swords at the bottom. So this is like plan, strategize. Seven of Swords is the card of the diplomat. It's about planning. Look at, he's looking over, but he's got his feathers here. He's been guided. He or she, they have been guided. They've been listening to spirit, but you're not, whatever, if there's certain things that you're not ready to launch or put out there, or your plan, put it in place first. You can do a soft launch. This is saying don't chat with, I think I'm going to do this, or I think I want to do, don't do that, because I feel like it's nothing bad or wrong. It's just, it's going to dilute the creative energy. You're starting to tap in, you're starting to get out of this uncertainty about yourself or your gifts, or scattered energy that happens, or oppositional energy. You're starting to get out of that. Stuff is starting to become more cohesive. It's starting to come into some kind of alignment for you to forge ahead, to go forward. So you're going to get this group. It has if your guides are saying, it has to do with plans and projects, your creative expression, joining with others, working with others. You're changing your world, you're shaping your reality, you're changing what you expect through your expectations, changing. You're taking the steps. Now, you might not know exactly where it goes. It goes to success. You may not know how is it successful, or which part is successful, or which part's more successful, or which part becomes more successful. You're not going to necessarily know that, and you're not meant to. The guides are saying you're meant to focus on the creative expression of this. Oh, I knew it. Look at that. Moon. Gemini, communication. Don't limit yourself. Gemini likes to do a lot of different things. And 11th house, and you have 11th house here. So you're following what interests you. Explore different things, different people. Explore different modes of expression, of self-expression. True self-expression is soul expression. So Moon and Gemini, it's like this is the group soulmates, kindred spirits, kindred souls, traveling more, whether locally, across the United States, across Europe, across, the Netherlands, I just heard, Canada. I'm hearing all these, France, of course, Croatia, I'm seeing, Finland, Germany. I'm just seeing all kinds of travel. I'm seeing movement. Joining with others. This is the next step for you, your guides are saying, is you joining with others. First house, Aries. And joining with others where you're bringing your particular gifts to other people. You have something to offer. Now you know what it is. So this could be, in 3D world, like branding. You're getting into some kind of understanding. I call it the soul level. Yeah, be willing to experiment. This is about exploring. Gemini, exploring, experimentation. Aries, trying new things. Gemini is about not limiting, okay? Yeah, you're able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. And it's also showing entrepreneur energy. Whatever this is travel circuit, speaking circuit, or this could be also in person and online. You're going to be joining with others. It's also showing gradual progress, that the progress, you might have to put the time, energy, the labor kind of, but you're making progress in your life at this time and your focus. And your guides are saying we're supporting you. There is a new direction coming in. And I would say there's a move too. Yeah, and make sure you're getting the self-care in, because I do feel that this group, you got a lot going on. A lot is going to pick up for you. You've got the Emperor here, right? Aries is associated with the Emperor, rules the Emperor. And then you've got Aries here, and then you have full moon in Aries. And then I showed you that Aries on the back. So this is about you thinking of you. Even if you're joining with others, you need to keep yourself front and centered. You need to keep your your individuality, your soul essence, whatever you want to call it, 3D, your brand. This is the time to join with others as an individual. So you're keeping your aura, you're keeping what you do going, and then joining with others. So this isn't necessarily about creating a business with other people. It's about being more entrepreneurial, like, oh, I collaborate with this person, I collaborate over here, or I'm doing this. You're part of the creative economy, the collaborative economy. You're part of the whole idea of collaborating, or joining services, insights, joining together with others, joining your gifts. So this is very clear for you that you got to break free from any idea of how to do this, like, oh, maybe we should do this all the time together, or maybe we should do this as a business. No, you're meant to keep your individuality, you're meant to keep your autonomy, your self-rule, your self-autonomy, and join with others, multiple others. This is right now, Moon in Gemini in the 11th house. It's just saying to be open to different connections and way of connecting, and different ways of working, and different groups and different communities, and traveling in different places. For you, the guides are saying yes. Say yes. Oh yes, I'll try that. Oh yes, that sounds great. Yes, I'll try that. Later, you'll discern or discriminate. You'll whittle things down. But right now, it's just staying open. And that's part of your growth. It's also breaking free from some I don't know, limitation or something. Let's see what we got here. What is this? Okay, let me just, I feel like I had one more. No, I guess this was it. Yeah, a lot of faith and trust coming in this group. Keeping things to the process, but you extending out more and taking a risk and trying. Now's the time for you to extend out into circles, into communities, online and in person, into groups, with people, in relationships. Okay. Whoa, that one just wanted to come right out. Argatha, connect with inner earth, balance. Well, you're meant to draw in and manifest. There's stuff that you're meant to create and manifest and come with others to manifest. This isn't just keeping things, this isn't like, oh, I had a shift, or I'm living better, or, I believe more in myself, or I feel better. Yeah, all that's going to happen. You're meant to create. You're meant to put something out there in the world, or share something, an idea, and probably, something perhaps even, tangible, some kind of creation or creative expression. So for you, what helps any scattered energy, because you're going to be getting a lot more ideas and a lot more energy is coming in for you to create with and expand with. You're going to be like this great ideas person, like all these ideas coming. You've got to ground, spending time in nature, connect to the earth angel aspect of you. Also, your guides are saying that you can hear them through the earth aspect. Okay, listen to the messages that you're getting from the earth. Okay, from the winged ones especially, birds, butterflies, any kind of winged ones. You're getting messages. You're getting signs. You could even see feathers. Some of you, I do feel like I do see you working. I'm seeing with the hands. Interesting. So this collective is very strong on the path. You need to start planning, putting things in place, and following through. And you are being so supported by the spirit guides, your spirit team. Okay, let's see. Your soul insights. The mantra, the affirmation to connect with you is, I am a conduit for healing source energy and creative energy. I have infinite potential and possibility within me, and I am now actualizing this potential and possibility. Yeah, you're here to actualize. You're here, whatever you've been realizing and understanding, you're here to create the forms, the systems. Experiment around to find what is my way of expressing, my unique way. Okay, Soul Light? All right. I'll be tuning in more on Patreon. You can connect with me there, on the socials, Instagram. What else? And if you want a reading, ways to connect with me are in the description box. Lots of love and light. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. This is soul story number 3. These are your messages for the upcoming month. Whew, I feel a decisiveness in this group. I feel like there could be a little bit of urgency. There is something about changing your reality, creating your reality, or making the less ideal more ideal. You're seeing where you want to make changes. The guides are saying, we support you. You have a spirit team. The spirit guides are supporting you. I'm getting a message from one specific, you are protected in the upcoming changes and what you want to do, what you're creating. So there's a lot with like manifesting. I feel like there's a lot to do with manifestation. I'm being shown here, creating a new world, a new reality, or coming together with others. I'm also getting something with intentional living. The guides, let's see, let me connect in with them coming through. So you have Labradorite, the Magician's Stone, changing reality, focusing on magic, using magic, seeing the magic in everyday living and life. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Yes, what's coming up in the next month for you is a clarity of purpose, a mission, a dream, a goal, a desire that you're putting into some kind of plan or some kind of formulation. You're integrating more of what it is that you actually want to do or create. I'm also seeing art, a table with some kind of art or something in writing. And it would be good for you to write out. They're saying you need to organize a bit. You need to organize your day a bit differently. So part of the dreams, a practical plan for you is some kind of administration and organization. Putting it there so you have the tools. Organizing, that's part of the plan. That your schedule schedule changing, organizing to get certain things done at a certain time. So this is also has to do with timing, timeline, timing. It has to do with the earth plane, like not just timing, but it has to do with time, putting in the time. What time do you have? How much time do you have to get this done? Schedule this in. So this is like the planner, the day timer, right? The iCal, Microsoft Word calendar. You got to put it on the calendar and it'll get done. Okay, so we got a couple things here. Got caring connection, new supportive relationship on the horizon, new or deepening of existing bonds. Okay, I'm going to get a couple out because the guides are already here very strongly with this group. You're being very, very guided. You're moving out of solitude or not having the right connections. Part of your path and part of your dream, your goal, your deep desire is to do more with others, is to have a caring connection, have a relationship in your life. You have to schedule things in to even get out. Like, okay, the guides are saying don't get stuck also inside. Get outdoors, get outside, get places where there are people. Even if it's like the restaurant or cafe or the market or farm, you need to get around like-minded individuals. Go to some community events, they're saying. Your dream of being a teacher or a speaker or a leader of some sort, it could be musically, it could be with, there's some group energy. You're meant to come, you're meant to, I see you on a stage, Soul Light. That could be a little stage, I don't know. This could also be online, but I really feel with this group, the souls coming here, your guides are saying there's something that's coming for you working with people or different people. You're going to feel more support, like you're going through the ebb and flow of life, or life's changes, the bigger changes in life. You came here, they're telling me this group came in with specific messages, specific soul purpose, soul mission. So our soul purpose is just us being us, genuine. But your soul purpose has a soul mission. There's some kind of I just heard outer display of your spirituality, spiritual beliefs, and here to help others. Okay, let me see. You're not meant to walk alone. Let them know they're going to be able to take charge. They're going to be able to do more on their own. This is what your guides are saying. And you've been given a vision. You are an instrument of spirit, okay? You're an instrument of your soul, but you're a conduit, a channel. That's what I thought. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Your guides are laughing. Oh my God, they're funny. They're very strong, very firm. But they're saying you're going to be traveling, and you're going to be not traveling alone. I don't know, concerts, group. Sometimes you're alone. Sometimes you're with other people. I mean, obviously, it's something where people are coming to see you specifically. Something you do, Soul Light, is really going to take off. I would get a Labradorite palm stone if you feel a resonance, and work with Labradorite, because you're manifesting this reality of teaching, talking, speaking, writing, directing, I don't know, all of it, and travel, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. I would say all of it. And you're going to, I don't know, speaking circuit, you're going to write something or put something out there in publication, and people are going to want to know more. And I can hear some people saying, will you come and talk? Will you come and do this? Will you come and share? So you have a bit of a expression, artistic energy, the performer. Yeah, look at that. And this wanted to come, and I'm going to take it. Energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm, good fortune, right under the 9th house. This 11th house, Mercury, finding your group, finding... Okay, do I take them all? Well, 5th house wanted to come out, so it's something creative, something you're proud of. You need to let people know more about you. Drive and strength. Let's take it. Coming in the 11th house, Mars. Look at all that. Mars, Taurus. You're to ground what you're receiving. This is about joining with others with some kind of creative focus, some kind of gift that you have. You've gotten your talents. This is about talents or abilities, using them. You're fostering independence. There's something you're going to be doing independently with joining with others. And I do feel the people that you're going to be connecting with are very high vibrational. Let's see, where is this happening? Soul story number 3. Wow. I feel a plane. Now let's see if a plane. I lived by a small airport. Let's see, little tiny. Let's see if a plane comes through. Okay, here we go. We have Mars. Mars here. Taurus. You have Taurus here. Mars and Taurus in the 3rd house. Create it, put it together. Write it, draw it, paint it. It's a book. You're meant to connect in and put whatever you're receiving from the new emerging consciousness or higher consciousness of being, the new emerging consciousness, the energy, the ideas. You're meant to take these ideas and put them in some kind of form. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. I have to check myself, but I really, no, the guides are saying, tell them this, Michele, tell them. Yeah, you got to take charge. You came back here, you're this conduit, you're this messenger. You're meant to write it, draw it, paint it. You're meant to put it in form. I'm getting a lot with speaking, especially with Mercury. You've got Mars and Taurus. So this is clearly about manifesting. That's why you've got the Labradorite also. So this is about manifesting the dream, the goal, the vision. This is about putting it in form. This is about manifesting your ideas. This is about that book idea. Put it in. Whatever you're here to make or create that you feel inspired. It's inspiration to inspired action. You take the action. But this is not just talking. This is also putting something in form. It could be products as well. You know, it could be some kind of product. Designing jewelry, where you live. It could be a health center, but you're definitely going to be gathering with others, collaborating with others, and you're definitely going to be talking about your thoughts, insights, your take on what's going on in the world, spirituality, taking the higher perspective. How do people get the higher perspective? And so you've overcome some block or limitation with trusting yourself or trusting your vision or trusting what you're meant to do. Yeah, see, judgment. You let go of a former vision. You're going to feel very guided. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles under the abundance. 2 of Cups, other people. You've got the World and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. This is the energy of just being in the joy of creation. So what you do with the money, how the money comes in, that will come. You need to really be in that high create mode, the spirit of play, because play is very high vibrational. So this is saying don't censor right now. Don't over edit. Just put it out there. Just do new things. Try new things. Join with others. Do it in like, oh, I want to share this. I want to, even changing your languaging, you know, with Mercury there, like, oh, I want to play. I want to create this. I created this. I want to, oh, that's fun. I'll put this up online, or I'll put this in, oh, I'll start an online store with this. Oh, I'll put this on Etsy or Instagram, or, oh yeah, I'll contact that person. You need to, your guides are going to do the rest. Okay. The guides are going to do the rest. They don't want you, even though you're putting a practical plan, they don't want you in your head, because when you're in your head, there's no swords here. I don't think anybody got swords in this one, by the way. Maybe soul story. So this is the judge. This is coming from the soul level. You're at a major turning point as to how you work, how you create, how you connect with others and work. You're lightening up. You're connecting more to the celestial aspect and energies of you, your light body. You're connecting in through the Merkaba. You probably feel lighter. You're connecting in through the light body. And it's like you're opening up to get this wisdom, this insight, and then you want to give it. I'm even getting like chanting or overtone chanting, something with the voice, your speaking voice, or what you're sharing or what you're creating or telling. You need to speak up, use your voice. Using your voice changes your reality, helps create your reality. So for you, verbalizing what you want, whether to yourself or to other people, you could record it, you could do a voice note like, I am this, I am creating, I am a divine channel of creative energy, I am directing the creative energy from the all that is. My dreams are now a reality. I'm putting the plan in place for a reality. But you need to hear it. You need to work vibrationally, even with that Queen of Wands. 2 of Cups, expect cooperation. The guides are saying, look, the bright people, right, you know, you're coming out of this desert on some level. A lot of connecting with people speaking different language, very international. I get a lot with music, sound, toning, art. I'm getting a lot with community and groups. Like you feel like even if people are hosting you or sharing what you do, they're doing it through love. There's a higher vibrational love connection. 3i Atlas is coming through on this. So you could have a connection to 3i Atlas, or you could be having a heart opening yourself. You could feel less censored. You could feel more inspired. You could feel a little transparent, like, I want to hug you. I want to open up. You could feel that you're opening up because you're speaking your truth. You're living your truth more. It doesn't have to be heady. You don't have to figure it out or know what that means. It's like you know you're different. You know something's different. You know you're manifesting or drawing in something different. So you just need to honor that. You just need to honor that you're getting everything that you need, and that's creating that abundance. You're being guided. The guides are saying you are being so guided. Continue to let yourself be guided. Open up to the guidance. Surrender into the guidance. Planning doesn't mean you have to figure it out, they're saying. It doesn't have to. You know what to plan by what you're inspired to do. Like if you're inspired to paint, this is just an example, then you plan the time to paint. Or you ran out of paintbrushes, or you ran out of paint and you want to paint, you go get the paint. So you're being asked to take action, to follow through on where and how you're getting inspired. You're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. I feel like this is your business growing, your reach is growing, your connection to people is growing, your connection to yourself, to other people, other relationships is growing. Yeah, see, you're going to be leaving a job suddenly. This could be a way of living. You're not going to have, those of you that feel that it's humdrum, something hidden is coming to light. You find out about a new job, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. That's right by the Two of Pentacles in the World. So people are going to want to spend time with you, help you, join with you, do things with you, collaborate, create with you. You're just meant to be open to it all, okay? So things are unfolding in the best way that's for you. You're in this unfolding. The guides are saying the only way that you're going to block it is by overthinking and trying to control it. Just respond to what you need to do. If you know you're tired, you make a plan to sleep more. Do you see what I'm saying? They're asking you to bring intentionality, to be more intentional. That's going to raise your vibrational frequency. It's going to align you more, soul flow. It's going to align you more to the true flow of your energy pattern. That's what this World card is about in this Queen of Wands. So it's the feminine creative energy. So it's very mutable. You may not be putting everything into some kind of form yet. It could be just this creative flow and you're following where it goes. This reminds me of someone that has a hobby or something they love doing and they're starting it step by step, and then all of a sudden it becomes a thing, right? It becomes a business because you see how it goes. I did that years ago. In fact, I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but I just flashed. I think it was 1997, 99. But I had a dream, iTunes, Apple iTunes, they only had music and, and pop music, regular music. And I had come out with these CDs and then MP3s. And I've always been, I had my podcast early 2007 on an internet radio, and then 2008 starting Blog Talk Radio. So I am very much a techie, very much early adapter. My license plate on one of my cars used to say Techie Mystic. And I had people saying back in 99, oh, they're going to steal. Don't put your recording, don't put your meditation. How do you know you're going to get paid by digitally? And I was with CD Baby at the time, and it was just at the beginning. They didn't really have meditation. They had it under spoken word. And then, of course, later they had meditation music and spirituality, But anyway, I feel like that with you. I feel like just do something because you want to do it, or you love it, or you feel inspired. You feel, like you're growing, you're learning. Sagittarius energy is about growth and learning, and it's like trying things. It's not like heady. It's like, oh, let me try this. It's a curiosity. It's inspiration. Oh, I like that. No, I don't like that. I'm going to do that later. So you've got, what is it? Yeah, Mars. This is just do it. Try it on the earth plane. You're going to have to try certain things out to see, do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? Do you want to do it later? Do you want to do it now? Does it go on the wish list? Does it go on the to-do list down the road? Do you integrate it or not? So let yourself unfold. The guides are saying, look, the changes are coming fast. You'll know what to do. You'll know how to take charge by your truth. Like, oh, I really love that. I could see myself doing that more. I could either see myself doing that more and more, or I keep finding myself doing that more and more. I keep finding myself You know, like I'm getting ready to go out to chiropractor. I have clients today and a lot of sessions, but I kept feeling this pull. I could feel my guides and my higher self pulling me, pulling me, pulling me. And I got my tea and I heard the messages are coming through. You got to connect with their guides. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm glad I did. So wherever and however you can do that, that's what you're meant to do, Soul Light, okay? That's like the LLC or making it a this and a that will come later. Right now, you've got to follow the dream, the goal. You got to follow the light, the dream. What are you receiving? You got to act upon it. You know, this could always be the person is a writer and loves writing and then writes a book, or makes jewelry, or sings songs and does an MP3, you know? It's like you're meant to stay in the creative flow. That creative flow is keeping you to the magic and mystery. You are creating your dream job. You're creating your dream reality, your dream job. Please pay attention to this reading. You've got Labradorite there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You've got leader. You've got promotion. You're promoting your life. You're up-leveling by what you love doing, and it's going to start taking off. Also, you're going to have some kind of connection or more connection with people, feeling more connected. You've got caring connection here, and now you have connection. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner, a mentor, a client, or a helpful friend. So, and you are a creator. Here we go. Artist and creator. So that's what you need to do. How you do it, who helps you organize it, you're going to have to let people help you, because your spirit team is saying, don't tell them to get out. You just need to be more and more in the creative flow wherever and however you can. The rest will happen, you know, spontaneously, sudden. Oh, I'm going to put it over here in this boutique or this studio. Oh, this person wants me to join with them. Or I think I want to join with them. Let's play. Let's try it. Okay, you're playing with the creative energies of the all that is, through the universe, the universal energies. You're tapping in. You don't want to cut that energy off by overthinking, oh, it needs to do this in 6 months. It needs to do that. No, 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 no. All right, beautiful soul light. Yes. So perfect. I could tell there was something special about this one, soul story number 3. Because, yeah, this is very, you're creating, I don't know, something amazing, amazing, amazing. Ooh, vortex. What's this here? Did you see it popped out? Protect yourself, anchor your, no, you're going into a vortex. You are protected, 25/7. Ooh, you're going into a vortex. Anchor your light. That's what you're doing. You're anchoring your light through your voice, through your truth, through your creativity, your creative expression. You're here to anchor the light through your creativity, through your self-expression, which is soul expression, through what you make, what you create, how you get. You're here anchoring the light. That's it. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm here to anchor the light through my creative expression, my soul expression, all I do, all I create. That's what you're doing, soul light. That's it. You're channeling the light. You're anchoring it through how you speak, what you say, what you create, what you put together. Beautiful. All right, ray of light. Woo! Okay, let me know how this resonates. Ways to connect with me more are in the description box. There will be a further connecting into this reading on Patreon as well. Lots of love, light, and magical self-expression, soul expression to you.